All right, so in this video, we're going to look at using multiple ifs. And we just have two here, and we're going to use Java to kind of talk about this. So in programming, oftentimes you'll have a situation where you want to have multiple ifs for a logic statement. And I see sometimes people will use just multiple ifs. So I have a variable here called I, just an integer, and we're going to set it to 0. So in this instance, I have an if statement right here. I have an if statement right here. So if I is equal to 0, it's going to print correct. If I is 1, it's going to print not correct. Okay, so in this instance, no problem. It's just going to choose this one. And it really is no different if I had an else if. Okay, so let's say let's do the first part of this here. So the one problem with doing ifs like this is essentially in the coding language, it sees these as two distinct conditionals, or two distinct logic statements. This one and then this one. And when we use these two separate ifs, it's potentially, if you set it up incorrectly, you could actually activate both of them. So example of that would be to take this I and we're going to increment it. We're just going to have it go up by 1. Okay, so what's going to happen in this case is this I will enter this first if. It'll go up by 1, it'll print correct, and now because it is 1, it will also go into this if statement. And so now we'll actually print correct, but we will also print not correct. So let's go ahead and run this. So see, we have correct and we have not correct. Now let's remove this for a second. And obviously if we run this, right, it's going to say correct because it just entered this one. So now let's make an else if. So this is Java again. In other languages like Python, it might be elif. And then I also want to do an else. I'm not going to have it, well, I should probably have to say something. And we'll just say else statement. Now it really is not going to enter this the way we have it set up currently. So it's really not going to activate this. But when we run this again, we'll run that. It's going to say correct. So if I were to do exactly what I did before, and I increment this, so basically just have it go up by 1, it should then go and it will go into this one, but it will not go into this because Java sees this as one large logic statement. But let's try it. Okay, so we got our I is 0, so it's going to enter here. Then it's going to go up by 1, and then it's going to say correct, but it will not jump to this one because it will choose one of these three options. Okay, so let's go ahead and run it, and we get correct. So it's really important when we code that we have an idea of what, is going on with our code, obviously. But in this case, the logic statement, it's really preferred, and you should really always do this, if you're going to have multiple ifs, if they're all kind of linked together with what you're doing, then you should use an if, an else if, and in this case, add an else to this, right? And you could have multiple else ifs if you needed. Don't just use if statements. If you just use an if and then another if, and let's say we had another if here, we don't really want to do that if these are all kind of looking at the same type of information. Because potentially if we had like an increment going up, it would activate and enter multiples of these ifs, and that's really not what we want to do. So you just want to make sure that you're kind of aware of that when you're setting up your ifs. And that's the reason why you use an else if instead of just two ifs, is because it allows the program to look at this as really one logic statement rather than this is a statement, this is another one, and so on. Okay? All right, hopefully that helps you with your coding. Good luck.